but you don't get the basketball. You got to recognize, get out of the paint, and then get back in. At some point, Pau Gasol says, are you kidding me? That's 6 seconds.
But I understand his frustration. He is wide open as Luke Walton knocks it in. And they've got to be able to deliver.
Well, Magic have outshot the Lakers by a lot. They've out-rebounded them by a lot. But the turnovers have hurt. 7-1. 7 for Orlando, just the 1 for the Lakers. Redick off the dribble. Rattles it in. J.J. Redick didn't play at all in Game 3. Well, knocks down that shot.
But you can tell that a point of emphasis for the Orlando Magic is pick and roll situations. The ball handler has got to look to be aggressive, look to score. They're certainly doing that.
Josh Powell won't go. Howard with his 12th rebound. He knocks down his buddy in the process. Lewis for 3. Pau Gasol, quick outlet. Jackson said they can play any tempo. With their successful up-tempo, it goes in a half-court as well. Vujicic likes the up-tempo game. Gasol, his first field goal.
When he makes that jump shot, he's so difficult to defend because if you close on him, he has the ability to drive the ball by you.
Redick again off the dribble. Finds Petit wide open. Petit likes that shot and connects again.
Tell you what, outstanding feed from J.J. Redick. Good job of getting into the seam and then delivering the basketball on point.
Redick, one of the great scorers in college basketball history, this year has become more of a facilitator for Stan Van Gundy. Farmar gets it into Walton. Walton triple team, looking for an opening. Finds Vujicic. Back to Farmar. Nice little fake. That's a 3. And hits the shot clock. Magic ball. Lakers now 0 for 6 from downtown.
Redick making plays. Dribble penetration on point to Petit. Knocks down the jumper. And he's not finished there. This J.J. is having a good time. In rhythm. Knocks down the J. Dynamite.
10 years ago, it was the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 6. Mark Jackson, Patrick Ewing, Larry Johnson. It was the Pacers and the Knicks. Jackson with a nice little jumper. Boy, he looks thin. Jeff Van Gundy, the head coach of the 8-seeded Knicks. Allen Houston had, maybe considering the importance of the game, his best game as a pro. He was spectacular, unstoppable. And the Knicks were able to win it 90-86 and head to the NBA Finals as the number 8 seed, where they would face the San Antonio Spurs. All right, Jeff, you first. What do you remember most?
Allen Houston was beyond great in that game. Closing the game down the stretch. He got any shot he wanted. And then I remember Mark Jackson making a 3 to cut it to 5 with like 40 seconds. And Allen Houston was backed up under the three-point line. I thought I was going to lose my mind.
Mark?
I remember beating them the other times. I don't recall that one.
Turkoglu, pretty move. Hedo Turkoglu with 12 points. He's 4 for 4 from the field.
And then the next year they beat us in Game 6 at home to go to the final.
Batted rallies come in. Saw nice move right at Gortat. The Lakers have played all 12 guys already. Lewis, nice pass inside. Pretty fade. Mark Finnan, Gortat gives them an 8-point lead, the largest of the first half.
There's been times in this first half where the Magic ball movement has been as good as we've seen.
Walton got bumped, and they're going to call it in the act, so he'll shoot 2 free throws.
These are the fouls that I'm talking about. You cannot be given, as we watch Gortat on the roll. That's a nice pass by Lewis and a good catch and finish by Gortat. But on the other end, to foul Luke Walton on the drive instead of making him finish, that's just not sound basketball by Turkoglu. He's got to make him make.
Turkoglu is his first foul, as Walton misses the first free throw.
But I totally agree with you, Coach. That's a tough play for Luke Walton. Trust that your defense has done the job and force him to make that shot.
And what Turkoglu is trying to do is make it harder to get an entry pass into the paint.
Lewis for three. It's a 10-point lead for the Orlando Magic. Lewis's first field goal.
But you know, if Jameer Nelson comes off that pick and roll, just running the play, the defense doesn't react. Because he comes off the score, it leaves the open shot for Lewis.
Gortat picks it up and then throws it out of bounds. This is the largest lead of the finals for Orlando. They had that 9-point advantage early in the fourth quarter of Game 3. Their first double-digit lead of this series.
But the turnovers are preventing them from having an even larger margin. They played great, minus that aspect, but that's like, you can't play great if you're turning it over that much.
8 turnovers to just 1. Fisher's back in. Fisher, Odom, Gasol, and Bryant. And Luke Walton, 4 of the 5 starters have returned for the Lakers. Odom takes it to the basket, right-handed. Gortat may have gotten a piece of it. Ball still loose. Lewis picks it up. Here come the Magic. Nelson was open. Turkoglu didn't see him. He wants to take Walton to the basket. Redick open again. And Lewis grabs it. Bryant takes it back. Good hustle play from Kobe Bryant. Crowd wanted a foul. Gasol, quick spin move. Right at Gortat and drops it down.
And how good is Pau Gasol? You talk about showing us everything on the offensive end. Knockdown, jump shot, dribble penetration, that time fundamentally sound on the post.
Nelson to the basket. Can't get the reverse to go. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Nelson pleading for a foul.
Talking about a skilled big man with patience. Spins to the baseline. Nothing there. Little dream move coming back to the middle. He regains his balance and the sweet jump hook.
That's a great defensive job as well.
Turkoglu. Rebounding numbers. 17-9. Odom to the basket. Can't get that sweeping shot to go. Gasol knocked down. He's arguing with Scott Foster as he comes up the floor. Just past the midway point of the second. Another strong start for the Orlando Magic. Turkoglu draws the foul on Odom. And that's 3 fouls on Lamar Odom. He's upset with Bennett Salvatore.
Well, as much as the Magic have reacted to Kobe Bryant's shot fakes, the Lakers have reacted to Turkoglu. To me, that's a good call. You got to stay down and make people make shots. And I love this piece of officiating. Let the big men battle. Kobe Bryant front in the low post. Rashard Lewis trying to get it. Then when the ball's in the air, both guys fighting for it. That's good basketball by both guys.
We survived that quarter, right? We got to play better basketball with that. Stop the ball. Stop the ball. It's all penetration. Stop the drivers.
The Magic playing hard even after the victory. Kobe Bryant. So a lot of people told him after Game 3, hey, the Magic set a shooting finals record and barely won. Kobe says to his teammates, don't listen to that stuff.
Don't sit here and think, oh, this team shot 75% in the first half, 62.5% for the game, they only won by 2. Don't think that way, because this team can shoot 70, 60% for weeks at a time. And that's why they're here. It's not an aberration. It's not, oh, they had a hot night. It's they can do this for a long time. And so we got our work cut out for ourselves to try to slow that down.
Well, they're not shooting it at the pace they did in Game 3, but still pretty strong, 52% from the field.
That sounds like a coach to me right there. Seriously, that's what a coach would say after a game. Is don't let all that noise coming at you about, oh, they can't do that again. Don't buy into that.
Let's check in with Doris.
Guys, real frustration on the Lakers staff with the blown coverages. There's 2 ways they're trying to guard the Magic offense, and the guys are confusing it. So the Lakers right now not understanding or not at least executing what the game plan is, guys.
Bynum back in. Quick shot is good. Bynum barely played before he picked up his second foul. Takes his first shot attempt. 7-point Orlando lead. Good help defense there from Bynum.